is going to make it to the third point at this time. They actually used the sound barrier, but because it was a great combination from the Zarya ultimate and the whole hog from Roadhog, they just melted through that overshield and managed to pick up the kills anyway.
South Korea has swapped Eska over to the Reaper now, which I think is a good change. The Reaper generally doing a little bit better in this third part. And wow, Graviton Surge Zuma goes in! Big aggressive move by South Korea. Will it pay off though? Looks like it is so far. Kills coming in. There's the Dragon Blade, the Nano Boost on Arhan, and they absolutely wreck USA. South Korea will push, man, just when these guys look out, they do something like that.
To the right-hand side room, trying to use that to their advantage. Instead, they're just going to brute force the way through onto the left there ledge. Bromas pushing around the side, still no initial deaths here, so this is dangerous Finland.
Neptuna now as well, seeing the wall placed up there, just going to work his way around it here and on towards that point. Have to throw one up in just a moment.
They've got the first marker.
This is weird. He's able to wall up the front door now, and it's going to take Finland a long time to get to the point. And it's going to be slowed up. They've given over 2/3 already. This is a disaster.
That's horrific, Finland. You can see what they're doing, but the Blizzard comes out already from Spain. It's Neptuna that gets it down. Spain are going to pick this map up. They've got themselves a quick triple kill. They clear out the contested people. Mafu's going to be the man that goes down. Hinton picked on that.
The ultimate available, so just holding back right now.
That's right. And so we will see if Sweden can continue this push. Eska on the outside, firing through the side.
Oh, whoa.
And did he actually just take chips out?
Yeah, underneath the sign right there, hit the last shot, and that's a huge takedown.
Wow. And well, there goes IDDQD as well. So South Korea starting to put together quite the defense now. And it was all Sweden a moment ago, man. What happened?
Well,
Zed's getting pretty close on the sound barrier. So let's see what they can do. There comes the Graviton Surge and Arhan pulls up the Dragon Blade. Sweden is in big trouble. Uh-oh. And that is going to be a wipe. Oh, well, nice try. You gotta do it. Oh, there we go. Nice reflect at the end. Tvik trying to pull Arhan off the ledge with him, but yeah, that's a full team kill, isn't it?
That absolutely is, Doa. And Zabe did not use his sound barrier there, so I'm not sure if that was an intentional decision as we get up to some more ultimates here and they want to make a stronger hold closer to their...
To leap up and go aggressive, trying to disrupt Russia at the moment as they set up, because Shadowburn's building himself up a nice all percentage as he continues to land those shurikens. Taimu on the flank, he's comes around, he's found Godspeed, quick execution in the back there. Shadowburn first to back away, and that's going to buy Finland all the time they needed as the rest of Russia go aggressive.
Now Finland can pincer off. Taimu has such a power position now. Good flash, double flash in fact. Rubicon, it was a very, very quick use of the bionic grenade, but Taimu catches Fritz as he tries to get around the corner.
No, we do see Zenyatta more, but I feel like at the Overwatch World Cup, we have not seen Zenyatta much. I definitely think they're going to miss having a Lucio.
They will absolutely be missing having a Lucio just because Lucio is so important. The speed boost is a big deal for both engaging and disengaging out of bad fights. And just the overall healing that you get from is great. And look at Mongu right there. He's having a blast.
Yeah, doing a helicopter there.
We haven't seen that Winston, and Tvik actually going to go back and swap out to the Genji immediately, so getting off that Reaper. I think they were expecting the potential for the Winston to come out once they don't see that.
I mean, you never know with South Korea if you're going to run into a Bastion as well, so
yeah,
might as well take a look at what they've got and then change things. IDDQD running away from Eska there on that Mayo. I'm sorry, that was Arhan actually. Doesn't matter. IDDQD takes him out. Oh, he gets the headshot in the end.
That's too optimistic.
Okay, and then Lijiang Tower, you actually looked exhausted when you came back here because that was such a back and forward match. Can you kind of talk to us what happened?
I was fully pumped of adrenaline. I was completely sure we will lose that last fight, but then like Linksa and Zapis, I don't know how. They just 2 versus 6 the whole team. I was so happy. I was like, damn, we won that fight. Like, I have no idea how.
Okay, well now we have to look towards your match, your semifinal match versus Russia. Can you give us some thoughts on that?
I think Russia is easier for us than Spain because they have Shadowburn playing Genji.
Shadowburn now with the Dragon Blade here. He gets himself on towards Zappas. Any more? Yes, Mafu's going to fall. Almost a third. One more right click should do the job. Can't quite get Saini. Finally finds him though. And the rest of Finland weren't able to, I guess, emulate Shadowburn's performance in Russia's back line. And it's going to be Russia to hold again.
Perhaps a little overkill maybe for Russia. They literally just blew everything. They threw everything into that fight. Obviously, they were very worried Godspeed went down, so immediately it's a big problem for Russia, losing out on that Lucio. But they just threw 4 ultis that way, which immediately was seeing Finland follow up on. There's going to be Anak trying to get himself 1 kill. That's going to be Taimo goes down, so the DPS is already lackluster. And now Lynx, of course, going to get picked off around the side there. Reds does pick himself up.
The best. It's always good to have tanks because you have more HP and you can survive longer and just focus on one target. And it seemed that the 4-tank strategy worked really well, especially since Miro changed from Winston to Reinhardt because it seems to be the meta for that point.
I thought on offense for USA, I thought Tailspin did a phenomenal job. So this is the Deadeye. Oh, they're in the air.
They fall out of the air like an invisible pinata.
Where's the MLG 360?
That is such a sick play, but you know, for Team USA, they get to that 3rd point, and they're just not able to push through. I think towards the end there, I believe it's, Gods with that Graviton.
Going anywhere anyway, but still, Russia pushed through, big old fight, and they come out well in top. That'll be enough to secure pretty much this map for them.
From Russia with love, Shadowburn slices his way through Finland. Just one little chance as Taimo drops on down, but he can't keep them at bay. The rest of Russia try and keep them pinned off the side. Shadowburn continues to strike as he gets himself shiny, but Taimo's just being left alone. He's picking them off left, right, and center, and they are forced away from the point just at the marker.
1 HP is what Taimo had remaining after that one as well. Those subsequent headshots cutting Russia off at the knees. It looked like they would have been home and hosed, home free. They had it in the palm of their
Nano boost Death Blossom combo, and he's able to get nothing for it, and he's going to have to reload. Finally takes out Rubicon, and now it's going to be France using those ultimates, getting back towards the point, but they get nobody on in the final seconds. Oh, that is a hard...
One's getting the kills, and they're going to try to move this payload again. Ezra out of the action for the moment here. They're going to take down Adam. And right now, the tough thing for the United States is that they're getting split spawned pretty bad. It's going to be hard to set up any sort of defense before the door. And oh man, they stare the back lines. And that is a serious split spawn now for USA. People coming back to life at different times makes it really hard to organize a good defense.
Yeah, they're going to try it anyway, though. We're going to drop the Winston shield right in the front. And what can Team USA get done? How long can they hold?
Well, Jayhom took out a tailspin already. Earthshatter coming in. And
to a Deadeye, but only 35 seconds left. Now it's going to be Russia just trying to get one more hold here. And you see the Blizzard come in. Crew just trying to get it set up here to use this Deadeye. Let's see if he can connect.
He's looking for the Deadeye, does not get anything off it. His team is dying all around him, and this is do or die for France. 20 seconds remaining, and then it's a home run. He is still in orbit.
And it's going to be Russia on the defensive end, getting a stand. They're going to push forward. They have the nano boost here. 10 seconds left. If France is going to get towards the point, they gotta get close. And oh, look at it. It's going to be Degon over the top. Needs to get on the point, though. Only 4 seconds left. Needs a contest, and now he realizes he hasn't touched it. Finally gets on with like 2 seconds left there. He's taking it.
Tournament with those hooks, and that could cause a massive problem. Without the support player, they don't have a great deal. No biotic grenade to get them healed up, and Bromas getting picked off by Taimo there, doing all the damage down. But Peskanova's managed to find Mabu, and Taimo strikes once again, and this is looking like Finland will take the first point.
Blizzard coming out here. This part was slow enough of a roll for Neptuno to have the one ready to go, and now he's going to be walking through the Winter Wonderland. A couple of right clicks there into a Kinsey, but he's dodging them. The mechanics of this man now is going to take a breather and get the hell back. Neptuno's like, I'm just going to try and sweep that one under the rug, but eventually Kimsey's going to come forth.
Bromas is back at last, and finally Kimsey is allowed out of his little ice cave. And well, Spain holds strong.
To the point where Alexix threw up a wall to prevent any follow-up damage to a Graviton surge coming away from Finland. That wall there, while it was only really used to save his own bacon, was also very, very well laid down. 51%, by the way. It's not normally an accuracy. We don't really use accuracy that much for May, but still interesting. Oh, Himsy, you're in trouble. You are in big, big trouble, my friend. The icebox, you got to land home. Surely not even a big old breather was going to save you from that one.
It's not really the hook you want, is it? It's just straight away. And of course, Shadowburn followed it instantly up into the clouds. So
time is short, man. Time is short.
They've not even got past this archway right now, so they're not posting a very long time, and that's going to give Russia a real impetus to push on. They have to
find a little bit more of a defense. It looks like Jayhong is getting a little bit better. Anger now, he chases Zumba out once again. Jail looking for a little bit more.
Yeah,
and as Zebasai goes down, it looks like once again, Sweden will have to kind of reassemble this offense.
I mean, buy a little bit of time.
Can you really put a robot to sleep? I question the lore of
Hey,
that
I can
one.
put my computer to sleep, Noah.
Okay, all right, that's true. It's a sleep button. All right, well played, sir. Touche. Aron, though, does get the kill onto Tailspin. Gonzo has that sound barrier as he goes in and tries to get a bit of revenge on Miro. He's got that pulse bomb. Primal Rage, though, popped by the Winston as he opts back over to the payload. Mezzer just trying to defend it.
Out of the picture there. That's actually caused a problem because now he didn't get the DPS down. Shadowburn's going wild. Meanwhile, in the backside, gets a quick deflection into Taimu's face. Mafu just left alone. He's going to get desuited, taken down. The Blizzard comes through. They will be picking up the round, and it's going to have around about 40 seconds left on the time back. Not for a meta. It is a real problematic and unfixed. Hit it perfectly, followed up, paired up, and there's the big golden marker, there's the big golden mile, that's all they need to hit. That's a good Earth Shatter coming through though, but the wall quickly counters them off. That's all. Finland start things off.
And that's suppressive fire if you've ever seen it coming out from Timey there. Not only does he already have himself his first Deadeye, but he's allowed also Himsy now to move up towards the right. You see he peeked over that little fence there. A hook across the gap from a Roadhog is deadly. Oh my god! He projects the hook onto that too. No, this man, I don't know what's going on in his head, but he was centimeter perfect.
On Anna and Shadowburn trying to close the gap. And we can just start the replay, but I want to show you the pressure that Shadowburn has on his shoulders of trying to somehow get to Rouge Hong and deal with him. So let's get this one going, and you're going to see how many shots go his way. Almost every single bullet out of Rouge Hong connects. And when you're playing Genji and you can go into this reinforce, this is so frustrating. Every time you hop up, every time you come around of a corner, this man knows where you are and where you're going to be going.
I mean, just looking here, this is so good awareness. You always know where Shadowburn is about to fight.
Reflected the flashbang right there. Bit dicey for a second, but not going to get punished too hard as Eska, and he's going to take out Shadowburn, knowing that there is no reflect left.
And Eska is quite a danger on McCree. Rubicon getting very, very low. Eska needs to be careful too, though.
Miro just took out two. Hit one with a fire strike and takes out the other one.
Has that Deadeye ready to go, though. So it's going to be hard to cross that area from where they are now to the point.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of just controlling the space. They are all spread out right now.
Yep. Hard for any combos to come out. Eska backs away, he gets a little bit low. Meanwhile, there's a nano boost onto Arhan. Gonna look for the kill.
Missed the
flashbang missed. Yeah, he threw it a bit too early. Arhan gets 3, looking for another one. Gets 4, gets 5. Zumba looking for one himself. Eska picks it up to finish the team fight. And South Korea already near 50% here on what could be the last point of the Overwatch World Cup.
Absolutely, a team
started right now. Miro coming in, though, going to use the Primal Rage. He's got Russia right where he wants them, and nobody really going to get close to the point, it looks like. Miro still tries to get out. Sound barrier used by Russia as they try to stay alive. South Korea responds in kind, unfixed. Over on the McCree now, gets taken out by Arhan yet again. Meanwhile, Arhan gets that nano boost, doesn't need to use the ultimate, getting the kill. Zumba picking some up as well. You are not prepared. The spray says it all, and South Korea at 90%.
And Arhan never misses an opportunity to show us the you are not prepared stray.
Oh yeah.
And this is it. There's a Torbjorn at the point right now. Unfixed has officially given up.
All right, I guess that's it, man. It's a victory left for South Korea. Arhan pulls out the Dragon Blade. There goes Russia. Overtime activated, the closest they've gotten all series. But this is it, South Korea. Will win the Overwatch World Cup without dropping a single map.
Wow, Noah. Wow. That is truly an amazing feat. Coming in, Korea. We saw them at A.I.F. We saw Lunatic.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your champions of the Overwatch World Cup, South Korea! And of course, that is going to do it for us here at BlizzCon. It has been an incredible weekend, incredible opening week. Guys, have you had a great time watching some Overwatch this week? Please, let's make some noise. Come on. All right, folks. That is going to do it for us here. To all the talent, to everyone working in the back.